Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Black 2. And yes, we're back. I actually haven't played this game in like a week. It has been quite a long time, but I'm happy to get back into it. And if you're enjoying this series, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe as well. And let's take a quick look at this team, because I have made one quick change, is I've put Ethan back in the Pokemon box and taken Zipper out, just because we might as well. So I think we should keep on going on our way. We saw Hugh here, yeah, we saw Hugh here last time round. I believe I'm going to want to keep Plume up front. So let's talk to him. What's up? Have you seen any Team Plasma around here? I heard a rumor to that effect. Oh, well, they're just walking up then. But for crying out loud, this is a troublesome indeed, my curious trainers. Perhaps I should satiate your curiosity somewhat. The reason I am still part of Team Plasma is this. I want to know how the world would change. Listen, Pokemon are nature, Pokeballs are civilization. Humans who are used to civilization don't relinquish it easily. Of course, both nature and civilization are important, but what will happen to a world taken over by Team Plasma? People will be forced to throw out Pokeballs, a product of civilization, and I want to know what they will look like, and I want to enjoy it. Shut your mouth! All I want to get is a stolen Pokemon. Joey, give me a hand, you ready? Just to let you know, you're about to feel my rage. Alright, well let's take him on, or well let's join Hugh in taking on Team Plasma here. Bit odd with Zinzolin there. I don't know. It does sound a bit like an excuse of he just wants power, and that's really what it's all about. But what do I know? It's just a Pokemon game, really. Let's go for this Cryogonal as much as we can. I think that's going to be the first target, especially because we've got our Fire type out, and he likes his Ice type Pokemon, even though he hates the cold. But you know, it is what it is. And we'll leave Hugh to deal with the Golbat. He's got Flamethrower, which pretty good move. I don't know if we'll get that on Plume. I genuinely don't know if it learns it. And a level 44 Sneasel, so we're kind of right at the level cap. Or not the level cap, but right at the levels again. Levels in this game do increase quite drastically. They definitely encourage you to go ahead and level up a little bit off camera, and well, or just in the wild grass, get your Pokemon up. We're definitely going to want to do that anyway. And we're actually getting a little bit closer, slowly, but we are getting a little bit closer to Plume being able to evolve. I mean, it's still a couple episodes away. I think we still have to beat all 8 gym badges first. But we are getting to that point. It is coming sooner rather than later. So that is something to look forward to. I did go for the Body Slam. We lived because it's burned, which is always nice. Let's just go for a Fire Punch. I think we're faster than it. We must be. And this should take out the Team Plasma Grunt. I've got some coffee with me, and there we go. We defeated Zinzolin and the Grunt. And earn a lot of money from that amulet coin. What's with these two? I'm battling alongside Zinzolin. This shouldn't be happening. These trainers remind me of that one from 2 years ago. More important, we must continue our search. Like that scientist said, it may be an unpolluted city. We'll play with you again later. Get back here! Oh, I guess he's gonna go and rush after them. We're gonna go and heal up our Pokemon. That took a long time of getting in the Pokemon Center. I am gonna switch goggles up front as well. I think that's something to do. Because we do have a Dragon-type gym coming up. We don't really have an Ice-type. And I was thinking about it. I thought, oh yeah, because all the Ice types were in the cold storage in the last game, and then again in Icarus City, which we can't get to. So between all of that, we don't really get any ice types. So that is something, you know, of some level of, I guess, concern. And I believe there's a hidden grotto somewhere over here as well, but I have no idea where it is. I kind of want to just check it out and see. Anyway, I think we'll probably do some battles as well, but... Oh, he doesn't want to battle? Does he want to battle? Can we get in front of him? Alright, he was there. No, he's there. Alright, we're finally battling him. That was way trickier than that needed to be. Alright then. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon. I was realizing we probably should get some revival herbs as well, because those are in Driftvale City, and actually we could just stock up on them. Alright, you were up here, so we'll just, we'll just wait here for you. We want the levels. We want to evolve our Pokemon. Alright, there we go. And I think those are the two battles there. I'm now realizing, actually, we should get ready, because we've got quite the fight coming up against another Pokemon, and I'm just thinking about some of the moves we might have or be able to utilize. Because I want to see if we ever got the move for Thunder Wave. I don't think we ever did. Will-O-Wisp, we do have False Swipe. Could be useful. But anyway, just part of my intrigue. The other thing is I do want to, I sort of want to find the move deleter, because I do want to get rid of Strength. But I'm probably going to get rid of Bite anyway, if I get rid of any move on Vibrava. On Goggles. So, anyway, we got a double battle coming up, so let's take them on. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We are getting those levels up, but we definitely need to get them a little bit higher. Goggles is just, well, Vibrava's one of my least favorite middle evolutions for any Pokemon. I find Vibrava to be just not very fun to use. I mean, even Flygon, it's not perfect, but it's just a cool, unique Dragon-type Pokemon. Whereas, everything else about Vibrava, really that whole line is just not great. There is a sign, apparently. Yes! The hidden sign for the Village Bridge restaurant. I've seen so many, shorts about that, and I just thought, oh, I gotta check it out and see if it's real in a game. And it is. And Village Bridge just has a lot of cool, features and things about it. Are these battles? I guess they are. Actually, I wonder if I have the Lucky Egg still here somewhere. Because that could be actually quite useful since we're trying to level up. We do have the Lucky Egg, so let's go ahead and actually give that to Goggles. Because that will be helpful in our journey to evolve our Pokemon. So let's take on this other tennis player. Well, we're one level off from evolution, so that's all very good. And on the exploration front, I know there's stuff on the other side of this, but I want to see... There's a battle here. Interesting. Artist Goch. Interesting. That is very interesting. Oh yeah, this dude changed the music, I think. Yeah, he adds a bit of different music. And we get a rare candy. Nice. There must be a hidden grotto over here, though. I don't see the little, like, thing for it. Unless it's, like, attached to one of the bottom trees or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be. Either way, I do like all the little hidden things around this game. And the original Gen 5 games, I think they did a good job in general, but I do think there's just certain aspects about this second version where they refine certain things that I think just make it a little bit better. Right, let's go ahead and battle this dude up here.
Wait, I'm waiting for this day. You're my 1000th opponent. I've got a 999 win streak. Will you be my battle opponent?
Okay.
Even though you're just a fledgling, you'll still be my 1000th win in a row.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're gonna battle this guy normally. Anyway, Gentleman Stonewall, who has a Durant. Somehow that has gotten him over 900 victories. I mean, what was he battling? Youngster Joey's percentage Rattata? Was that it? Were you battling him, calling him on the X-Transceiver for a rematch or something like that? Anyway, I think we'll have a little problem with a Pokemon like a Durant. That said, Goggles will give it his best go to lose to it. And we'll go from there. He couldn't even take out a Durant with two digs. That is a little annoying. Because I think Bug Bite does way too much damage. We can't even take out a Durant. That is so disappointing. Goggles, what is wrong with you? Alright. It's the... You know what? We might as well, if we're gonna take this guy out, we might as well take him out and earn some money along the way. So, we'll go and try and heal up Goggles and use Goggles for his next Pokemon, assuming he doesn't heal up. Oh dear, Plume goes down, but Durant dies, and there we are, and we're at level 45. Why not? We'll go into Zipper, see what happens. We haven't seen Zipper yet. He's got a Lucario. Actually, kind of good Pokemon to bring out then in Zipper, because I don't think this Lucario has anything outside of Swords Dance that it could use to hit us. I think it's going to be all fighting and normal type moves. So this could be quite interesting, unless it's got like Foresight or something. But I don't know if it would have kept Foresight. Having a Ghost type against a fighting type can be really unfair, as we are seeing. Again, though, the Swords Dance is quite worrying. That does get to a certain point. And let's we haven't gotten a single drop. Oh yeah, there we go. So the Bone Rush comes out, and Zipper can't do anything. But which actually worries me for other reasons now. Let's go into Riddle, because Lucario's quite quick. And let's just go for Leaf Blade. And actually that'll just take it out then. Okay. It's as simple as that, really. there we go. We have destroyed his winning streak. And robbed him with our amulet coin. And Goggles is evolving, which is just very cool. Gotta have at least something interesting going on in this episode, if nothing else. So, there we are. We've got ourselves a Flygon. Our Goggles evolved into Flygon. And Goggles wants to learn Dragon Tail. I'm gonna get rid of something. I want to get rid of Strength, really. The problem is Dragon Tail's just not a great move. Like 80, 75, 80, 60. I'm not gonna go for Dragon Tail. It's not a good enough move for our Pokemon.
I've certainly extended my win streak for 2 years, and now it's over. But I have a strong will. I declare I'll try again of another 1,000 win streak. I won't battle you next time, though. You'll just break my streak.
Alright, well, let's go on ahead then. We do not need the, Lucky Egg on Goggles now. So let's go and... I can't remember what he had earlier. Oh, he had the Rocky Helmet. So yeah, we'll give that back, because that's actually quite a useful item to have. And let's just hope that we don't really run into any more battles, because we don't need to run into any more battles. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, he just adds even more music to this, which is really cool. There's another thing as well that's over this way, but this episode's getting a bit long, so I think we're just gonna move on ahead and make our way to Opelucid City, especially because we're probably gonna have another trainer battle. And with that battle done, can we sneak around this guy? No, but we can run into a wild Pokemon. We can do that instead. Oh hey, it's a Meryl. Nice. Why are there so many Meryl in this game? There are more Meryl in Pokemon Black 2 than there are in the actual Johto games. And I should know, because I thought actually I should, on my own free time, I thought, you know what, I'll just replay Pokemon Soul Silver, but I'll do it on the emulator just because I was actually playing through something else on my DS that is actually related to oh, what's this? Oh, it's Virizion, which is actually my favorite of the three. Anyway, we're gonna come back for Virizion in a second. But yeah, I was I'm actually on my DS playing through something that's actually related to the channel, so... Ew, I haven't seen you since I ran into you in Castelia City. Are you here to battle Grandpa? Yep, Opelucid City Gym Leader Drayden is my grandfather. We're not really related, though. Oh, the gym is that way. Before challenging it, you might want to go to Route 9. Still, your Pokemon really respect you. I feel how much your Pokemon how much fun your Pokemon are having, even inside their Pokeballs. Good luck! Alright, well, that is encouraging, but all we are going to do is we are going to head into the Pokemon Center and go ahead and heal up our Pokemon and go from there. I'm definitely going to be leveling up our Pokemon just a little bit off camera in between episodes, but first we're going to go for Virizion. But onto the Meryl point is I thought, well, you know what, I'll get a Meryl. I've never used Meryl in Generation 2. Or, well, the Johto games. And, you know, why not? Because it was one of the kind of main Pokemon that they started with. And I'm like, yeah, you can get yourself a Meryl. It's pretty cool. So, I thought, well, in that case, let's go ahead and get one. Turns out, the a 1% encounter rate at the entrance of Mount Mortar, and that's basically it. And in my head I was thinking, but why? Why is it so hard to get this Pokemon? In a game where this was like one of the bigger released Pokemon that they had. Didn't make sense to me whatsoever. Still don't get why they did that. But now we're taking on Virizion, so I'm gonna go for a Fire Punch. I don't think I'm gonna need more than one Fire Punch to do some big damage to this Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we burned it. That is great. We might have to have a few attempts with this. We're gonna go for Ultra Balls immediately, because now we only really have 2 chances to catch this Pokemon, assuming that it actually wants to join us. But let's see what happens here. Because this might be the only chance, unless it goes for Giga Drain, in which case we can just keep throwing Pokeballs at it. I was gonna say, is that hard-coded or something? Because that would have been annoying if... well, not annoying, but it would have been a bit... I would have felt dirty if we'd caught it. Just because it was that low immediately after 2 Pokeballs. That said, I don't mind us, you know, not having to use too many of these Pokeballs, but there we go. So Virizion's down, so we're gonna reset. I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna go for the Fire Punch once more, and hope that we don't burn. Alright, perfect. Now, I'm thinking Riley with some quick attacks, and go from there. Should be probably good enough. Yeah, because that'll just do minimal damage. That's annoying. Is that going to take it right up to where it was? It might do. But it's not going to use it constantly. And I forgot about Sacred Sword. Actually, bring Zipper out and go for a feint attack, and that'll get it in the red. Alright, well that's an attack increase, that's a bit annoying. Let's go for some Ultra Balls then, and see what we can do. Could be attempt number 1. No, it's not. As long as this Pokemon doesn't use Giga Drain, just keeps using Helping Hand, I am absolutely fine with that. That said, we do have some good moves in the roster, and that was, again, really close, and it's gone for Giga Drain. Nice. Let's go for Hex, because it's not as strong. It may not take it out. There we are. Perfect. And we'll go for an Ultra Ball again, now that it's in the back in the red. And we'll see if this works. Nope. Doesn't work. I'll see when we catch it. There we go! We've caught ourselves a Virizion. And this is another one, I don't really remember what I called this Pokemon. But anyway, it is Virizion the Grassland Pokemon. Legend says this Pokemon confounded opponents with its swift movements. I'm not sure what to call it, but for some reason I wanted to call it Elk. I don't know why, I just wanted to call it Elk. So there we go, we got Elk to the team. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Hopefully it's not actually as long as it looks to be. based on the recording, but not much of that I've been doing. But there we go. So we've got 2 of these, the Swords of Justice Pokemon, which is pretty cool. So I wonder when we're gonna find the last one, Terrakion. Probably somewhat soon, I would think. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'll see you all next time.